Welcome to another episode of the podcast. My name is Safu, and today there is this issue that I'd want to talk about. I've always wanted to talk about because I can't for the life of me understand the reaction of Liverpool fans. So Trent Alexander Arnold signs for Real Madrid today, and Liverpool fans are seething. They are really seething because apparently he spoke fluent Spanish during his presser, and Liverpool fans cannot understand for their life of them why he's speaking fluent Spanish. And apparently, he was never really, his head was not in the game for Liverpool this season. I'm going to give my opinion, my honest opinion, especially to the Liverpool fans as to why they are really giving better X. They are really giving I'm going cuckoo over one player, a player who I would show you that over the months they have been abusing even before he decided to join Madrid, and how this is not even a bad thing for Liverpool at the end of the day. You walk with me. So this is what one Liverpool fan had to say. The Anfield Bar. In one particular damning comment, the Anfield Bars wrote, "Our ex-vice captain has been learning Spanish for 2 years. Our ex-vice captain joined a club that has beaten us in two European Cup finals, and our ex-vice captain left on a free. This is a bridge that will never be repaired. The legacy of Trent Alexander Arnold." So this is one thing I need Liverpool fans to get straight. Playing for a club is not slavery. They seem to really think playing for Liverpool is slavery. You have no choice. And I really wanted to go into the nuance and get the understanding of Liverpool fans and why they feel the way they are. They said, "Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold years back promised us that he was never going to leave. He was always going to stick with us through thick and thin." Oh, and the second excuse they gave was he was living on a free, giving the club nothing. He's ungrateful. That to me is very perplexing. Because firstly, now Real Madrid had to pay Liverpool money so that they could fast track the move so that Trent plays in the Club World Cup. So that talk of he was living on a free and we are getting no money from them doesn't stand. But then secondly, this whole talk about he said he was going to stay, for crying out loud, this whole thing about you need to be like a local boy and you need to have a loyalty to a local boy is sickening. When just months ago Liverpool was trying to poach Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, not forgetting Zubimendi was a local boy. I don't get it. It's football, it's business. If you are doing it to another club and that seems fine to you, you are upset that someone is trying to poach your player who you for season said is a defensive liability. But then what bugs me the most is Liverpool's pretense that Real Madrid is some form of rivals with them. Bro, let's yes, firstly, Real Madrid are not your rivals. This is not a Michael Owen situation. Liverpool fans are trying so hard to make this a Michael Owen situation. This is not a Michael Owen situation. If he did go to Manchester United, I would understand. Even Fernando Torres going to Chelsea, I would understand. This is Real Madrid. If Real Madrid wants to come for your best player, Liverpool, today, Real Madrid gets them. It's the fact of life. Who is Liverpool's best player? Salah. If Salah was years younger and Real Madrid wanted him, they had a need for Salah on their wings, they would get Salah. And you can't do shishi about it than to name your price. That's how it works. Who? McAllister. There are things and facts in life which you can't do away with. There are big clubs and there are big clubs. And when it comes to the pinnacle of football, Real Madrid sits on the top of the pinnacle of football. Nobody would want to tell. Even Zubimendi, who Arsenal is going for and felt confident in, right now are shaking because Real Madrid has an interest. The players have to pursue their own interests or things that will advance their career. There are types and kinds of players. There are players who would want to play for one team for a very long time. There's a Totti. You rarely get a Totti who would want to play for one club, AS Roma, the club I'm wearing right now, for all his life. That's fine. There are players like that. There are players who would want challenges. Prior to Trent Alexander-Arnold joining Liverpool were still a thing of the past. Their successes were still in the past. You need to give the boy his credit. You need to give the boy his due. Helped you win the Champions League. Helped you win the Premier League twice. The last time you won the Premier League was decades ago. Give the boy his due. If he wants to leave, I think, just like Jurgen Klopp said, it's sickening for people to treat him the way they do. I mean, your GS and Bulls are not going to really do much, because at the end of the day, he still made his decision and he wants to leave. And truth, it's business. I just want them to understand that side. You can boo, you can do whatever you want, but then there's just this part of Liverpool fans who are so toxic, so damning, like he has committed. This is not a par with Michael Owen situation. That's one thing you need to get. But then importantly, if he has been a liability for you, like you always claim he has been, this is good because you get Frimpong, you get Kerkers who are defensively sound. So it's a win-win situation. You should just let it go. Stop being the better X. It's nice. He's poking very good Spanish. And I think some Liverpool fans are handling it well, making very light of it. Like it's supposed to be. This is not death. I don't. Madrid might actually ruin regretting him. They might actually enjoy the signing. Again, it is kind of fine when people make gist of it, when people make light of it. Like this was actually funny. Trent listening to Nuez and Diaz as they chat shit about him in Spanish for the last year. I mean, this is really funny, and I've seen a couple of like funny tweets up like that. But the whole toxicity, and then people are saying you wouldn't understand because you don't stay in England. You don't know how the culture of English football is. Yes, I wouldn't understand, but one logical thing runs through, and I think we would all agree that he broke his leg playing for the club. The club backed him. The club paid him. He represented the club in ways he could. It's take it as your work. I mean, you wouldn't want to be forced to be in one place for the rest of your life out of your own volition. That is his volition. People have got to respect it, and it's not a unison. There are just sections of Liverpool fans who think he's a traitor. I don't think all Liverpool fans think he's a traitor. And there are just a couple of people who are carrying it overboard. But then, wish him all the best. This is the opportunity for Liverpool to get the right profile, get a player who's sound. I mean, we watched Nuno Mendes on Sunday being sound defensively and exceptional attackingly. This is the best chance to get a player like that. And then you'll be fine, Liverpool. You'll be fine. At the end of the day, all the exes do get fined, except a few who don't. Bye.